Well, hello, Aries. This is Barb with Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your monthly tarot card reading for February 2024. Thank you so much if you already subscribed to the channel, and welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you enjoyed the reading, please consider subscribing and giving it a thumbs up. So, Aries, take what resonates, leave the rest, and let's just jump into your reading. Now, each row represents each week. In February, we're going to take a look at your tarot cards first as a collective and then go back to each week for individual messages and guidance. But first, we're going to take a look and see what crystal is being suggested for Aries for this week of February. So what does Aries need? Which crystal? What's coming through for Aries? Malachite. Has to do with your heart chakra, and usually when this card turns out, it's about get outdoors, get some fresh air. All right. Let's look at your tarot cards. First week, you have the Nine of Swords. Thinking about something, really putting a lot of thought into something night and day. Maybe preventing you from sleeping. Second week, well, here's why. You have the major arcana card, the World. You've got something is got what I'm feeling is big stakes to it. And with the World card showing up, that means something's coming to a close, something's ending, but right behind it, there's something new. Third week, you have the Eight of Swords. You're feeling that you don't have any options. So again, with the, the swords energy, really thinking about something over and over again, Aries. Last week in February, you have the Seven of Wands, kind of a reassurance. You are in charge of your destiny. You're in charge of your circumstances, your situation. Now, the one thing that, and we'll get to the cards, when I was meditating and pulling out your tea leaf messages, two came out. When I went back and I was clarifying for this week, two cards came out. And what my guides were indicating is that something is extremely important, almost like setting the tone for either the month of February or your entire new year of 2024. So there is something that is extremely important that you're running over and over and over again in your mind. The swords are all pointing down. So I'm almost getting that this is not going to matter. The more you think about it is not going to help this situation. 9 is about review. 9 is about something is coming to a close. And we can see that with the World card. There is something that's coming to a close, kind of whether you're ready for it or not, Aries. So let's take a look at your tea leaf messages, and two did fly out. You have target, a goal-oriented person, and then you have flowers, happiness. Well, certainly this could be referring to you, Aries. Very much you have something that you're spending a lot of time and energy thinking about. It's a goal you have in mind. And also with the flowers card, whatever this is, it is going to make you extremely happy. So let's clarify. I'm curious. We have the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is actually Leo's card. If it was the Queen, that would be you, Aries. But it is a fire sign. And then the Four of Wands. Wow. So you could be, King of Wands is very much someone who's in charge. So it could be representing you, Aries, that you're taking control of your destiny here. There's something that's extremely important to you. And for some of you, it could be some kind of an event. This could be a wedding. Again, Aries, the engagement thing. Getting engaged, getting married. That could be happening right now. And you're worried about everything. Maybe even worried about the flowers for the wedding. So there's some kind of an event where you're taking the lead. Maybe you're in charge of something here, Aries, or it could be your, it's your wedding or your anniversary, something that you're involved with. So very interesting, because this is kind of putting things in place at the beginning of February. Something that you're thinking about over and over again, some kind of project, some kind of an event, some kind of goal, but you're right on target. Look at this, Aries, you're right on target. So I feel that this is unnecessary worry. In the second week, you have the World card, and the major arcana cards are the change that comes in. Something's coming to a close. Maybe that's something that you're maybe anxious for it to come to a close. And then with the World card, you're stepping through this portal like immediately, going on to the next thing, going on to the next relationship, or the next project, or the next position, climbing the ladder, or a new company. Moving on to the next relationship. But it is the 21 numerology with this reduces to 3. So it is something that's kind of coming together for you in this month of February. And it's change coming in. Something you've been really mulling over, thinking about. It could be a new idea. But there's celebration here. You're taking the lead, I feel, Aries. Let's look at your tea leaf message. Weeping willow, family sorrow. Wow. It could be somebody you know. The Four of Wands could be an event, a celebration, and that is also in regards to rituals, funerals as well. We have good and bad. We have things that we rejoice, and then we have things that we feel sorrow. So for some of you, you might be attending a funeral. Let's see. I want to pull a clarifying card for this weeping willow, because I don't pick up that it's someone that you know, but maybe you're close to this family, Aries, in some way, and maybe you're attending a funeral. Something new. Something that was expected. If this resonates with you with a funeral, whoever it is that has passed, it was expected. It was just, it was a matter of time is what I'm picking up. Very transitional energy here, that something is happening, something's coming to be. But you, Aries, are stepping through this new beginning. Let's clarify. You're being noticed for your gifts and talents. There could be a project or something that you're working on. Again, we've got, a goal-oriented person. This is you, Aries. There's something that you're thinking about, that you want to hit this target, and you will. This is a celebration for what's on your mind, and now it's kind of coming to light because you're stepping through this portal, this new change. Something's coming to an end. You might even be replacing someone who either had to retire or possibly, unfortunately, passed away in the work environment. You're being noticed for your gifts and talents. You're stepping immediately. This is an ending right here, and immediately you're stepping into the role, because it needs to be. It needs to have someone there. So it might line up with your goals. Again, we have the 3 energy here where you're kind of standing out here, Aries. Now, 8 of Swords popping up is just maybe you're feeling a bit uncomfortable, whatever this energy is in the second week. You might be feeling a bit uncomfortable with the Eight of Swords, thinking that you have no other option. Doesn't necessarily you have to go along with this, or something you're giving a lot of thought to. Eight of Swords is an energy here where it's kind of like negative self-talk I'm picking up, Aries, so stop doing that. Believe in who you are. You're worthy of what's coming through. You're worthy of being noticed for your gifts and talents. There's abundance there, prosperity. You just don't see it yet. Okay, older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. It's right next to the weeping willows. Could be related. Maybe you feel kind of stuck because of how you might be getting this new opportunity. That's just life. Clarifying, yep, you're going to end up being fine. This is fire energy, the Sun card. This is triumph, success. Don't worry here. Don't worry, don't worry. You've got something wonderful coming in. And here you are in the last week. Seven of Wands is you are in a position of advantage no matter what is coming up, the challenges, circumstances, situations. Look at right behind you. You've got the universe at your back. So definitely, I feel like there's some negative self-talk here, especially here. Almost where you're saying, I can't do that. I can't step into that role. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. And you're being noticed for what you have to offer to the world, gifts, talents, whatever it is. Let's look at your tea leaf card message. Dogs, getting together with friends. That might be happening because you want some advice. You want to run what's happening to you, Aries. You want to run this by your friends. Get their opinions. Let's clarify this last week. There you go. This is the happily ever after card. So this is seeing, this represents daily life where you're seeing what you're up against, what it is you want. Being happy and grateful for what you do have, overcoming the challenges of how you feel about things. I certainly pick up that, you're worried about something. You're worried maybe about how something would look, but your cards are indicating that you're the next person in line for whatever it is you're going after, despite how the job, the position, for some of you, it could be, how houses come on the market. People pass away, the houses have to get sold. This is maybe not necessarily the connection with what this is about, but it's because of this that it's happening. So a very interesting reading here, but you're worrying needlessly. You're not trapped. So sword energy has to clear, and that's why you're getting the malachite crystal. What's in your heart? What is it you're truly going after here? So I think the flowers, the happiness is by taking a walk either in a botanical garden, some kind of garden. It can be indoors. And you're kind of clearing your head. And there could be someone here that's kind of coming to your aid, helping you in this transition. But it ends with the happily ever after. So you're going to be right on target with how this resonates for you, Aries, in what area. It could be a relationship. It could be the job that you do. It could be school. It could be a hobby. something where you're kind of stepping into a new situation, circumstance, or role, position in some way. All right, I did pull out the Romance Angels cards since it is February. Let's pull a card for love. Let's see what's coming through for Aries. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Well, for the single Aries, yeah, I'm still picking up that definitely getting engaged. It still could be coming through for some of you here. Worth waiting for because it all has to do with divine timing. All right, Aries. Let me know in the comments below if you are indeed one of the Aries that recently got engaged or possibly this week. All right, Aries, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe, like the video, share a comment. It all helps the channel grow. Visit my website for a more in-depth private reading. But love, abundance to my Aries family.